Sho Genge, welcome back to Uncomfortable Growth, hosted by Google and Sumba, usually to assist you to some. To my returning subscribers, I hope that you guys are well. And to those that are passing by, I hope you like what you see and you join the gang, please. I hope you like what you see and you join the gang, please. Guys, this is our second destination. We have just gotten to Lalashe. They are taking our bags. It was like a 15-minute drive from the first camp, so like really, really close. I'm excited to see these rooms. I'm excited to see the view. I'm excited to be in a new place. Here's Tata Rampedi. Oh, no.
You guys thought we were going home, didn't you?
Didn't you? Haha.
7 days.
Jokes on you. Obviously, we're here with Zile again.
And shit.
And shit. I have my girlfriend.
So,
Her, guys, I'm excited.
Can you give us your greeting? Your
I
intro
don't
baton?
have an intro like that. So, hello, guys. How you doing? It's really so nice to see you. We're happy to be here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Second location,
Sir.
Yes,
Let's do it.
Tuna matata.
the juices are there.
Are you done?
Yeah. Are you drinking?
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, no problem. I know only two people here. Kukuletu,
Yes.
Palipo Pilipa.
Oh, dog, the animals are right there, bro! This is beautiful.
So there's lounges and then there's this.
Guys. Patong.
What's this? TV.
What is that, honey?
It's this storage.
It's just storage.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not mad.
We're not mad at that. Guys, when I say that we are in disbelief of the rooms, how do I have a lounge, a dining room table, a pool, a sunbed, an outside bath, an outside shower, an inside shower that is for two people? A whole vanity. A fridge that is stocked. There is Savannah Nana. There is white wine. They gave us red wine. They even offered to give us a whiskey.
They said, tell me what you want and I'm going to do it.
And I'm going to do that for you, baby. So this camp is literally 15 minutes away from the Zebra Plain Collective. And is it collective or collection? Collections. The Zebra Plain Collections. Owned by the same guy. So yeah, I think it was really cool that you started that side. I think that camp has more of a like Sabu, real camping feel. Because the tents are like smaller, but it's still really beautiful. And when we got there, we were like, oh my gosh. But this is luxury. Niazi luxury. I'm in disbelief. I feel like when I start speaking, Balipi is going to judge me. But guys, I didn't even tell you about the airport. Because I've been so finished. And you guys would have actually seen it a bit in Tato's vlog by now. But I definitely was a mess at the airport. And I've never been a mess like that before. So when we were flying with Rwanda Air, and to fly through Rwanda, they want a rapid test, a PCR. So I do the rapid, but my doctor sends me a confirmation and actually not like the results per se. So just a letter being like, yo, we did it, she's negative. I get there, they ask me for all my shit, bro. Already I was anxious as hell. Like on the day of the flights, I was just super anxious. I don't know what it was. And then my parents were really kind enough to book me into a place close to the airport so that I could just chill there, so I don't have to Uber from far. They don't have to drive me super late. There was a shuttle at the airport. At the hotel. So my mom drops me off at this, I think it's more like a bread and breakfast more than a hotel. She drops me off and she can see, no man, something is up. But I am anxious as nuts. Like my mom sat with me in the room while I finished filling out some of the documents that I needed, the forms for the flights. So she sits with me, she prays with me, and like, you guys know that I just suffer from anxiety, so I think my travel anxiety was crippling. Like, I actually cried. My mom left, she prayed, I cried a little bit. I watched Rick and Morty because that normally calms me down. To get to the airport to have a disaster tray. So luckily, a place at the airport, they do PCR tests, but they charge an arm and a leg, so I had to do that, obviously, because I had to fly. Actually, I messaged the group, and I was like, guys, we have a problem. Ne? And when Tato called me, in my mind, I was like, let me see you guys so I can just go home because I'm going to miss this flight. Like, where am I going to get a rapid test done at this hour? Keep in mind, our flight is at 3:15. I got to the airport at 12:30, which is really early, and I'm really happy I did that looking back at it now. So I was just like, you know what, let me say bye to the homies. Let me tell my mom and my dad that I'm coming home. So I was like, no, dude, let's see if we can make a plan. So the lady hits up someone, and I'm able to actually do the test at like 2:01. Guys, when I say God's grace and favor. Cool, I get that done. I pay 2 million, but I'm like, you know what, it's worth it. We're going to Kenya, baby. Cool, that's done. I check in. You know, I'm funny, like, oh, I can breathe. Balipi's like, yo, Chomi, are you okay? I'm like, girl, no, I'm not. Keep in mind, I've just met Balipi. I've just met Zile. I'm a mess. At least Tato loves me. So I'm like, hey, dog, at least you know this is not the real me. Cool, now we get to passport control. Where's Google Ntuba's passport? Where is it? I 110% left it with the guy who was helping me with my PCR. So I get there and I keep all of my shit in one sleeve when I travel because I don't want to lose nothing. Like, guys, one of my worst fears or nightmares is getting to the airport or just losing something in another country and not being able to go home and not even knowing where to start. Where would I get a passport in Kenya? What do I do? So I look at my bag, I look in the sleeve, it's not there. And the guy makes a joke at passport control. He's like, oh, you lost it. And I was like, nah, dog, I just had it. And he's like, yeah, you used it to check in. I was like, yeah. I'm checking. Nothing for me. I have the guy's number who was helping me, so I sent him a text. I'm like, Butiwe, you have my passport. I call him once, he doesn't answer. Yo! At that point, I was like, Lord, I don't know what powers are coming against me and what wants me to stay in South Africa, but I can't. You got to intervene, Father. I call him again, then he answers. I'm like, dog, you have my passport. Keep in mind, let's say I finished my PCR to 1, like 5 minutes to 1. We went through the border control at 5 to 2. It's a full hour later. It is 1 a.m. It's 2 a.m. now. This man has probably gone home. He's sleeping with my passport in his pocket, so nicely dreaming, preparing for the next day or the morning. So I'm like, dog, you have my passport? He's like, nah. I'm like, dog, you have my passport. He checks again. He's like, oh shit, I actually do. He's like, dude, you're so lucky because I was chilling in the parking lot. And I was lambing, like I was chilling. So I'm going to come bring it to you now. He comes to the border, not border check. I was like, oh. Yo, he comes to where I was. And then even after that, Balipi, Tato, and Zile are like, dude, do you want to come on this trip, eh? Like, do you have intentions of being in Kenya? And I'm like, guys, please. So when I got onto the flight, that was the first time I could like breathe and just be like, okay, I'm actually on the way. I actually made it. Amen, hallelujah. But it was a mess. So I slept for majority of the flight because I was traumatized, obviously. And then when we landed, I was like, okay, we're in Kenya. I'm on holiday again. But it was worth it. I would have absolutely hated to miss any of this. Like, guys, I can't get over this room. good luck to my Instagram followers because I'm going to abuse every corner of this place. It's currently raining, but oh guys, it looks so nice, Lord. Is that not giving vibes? Beautiful morning, beautiful in the morning, baby. In the morning, I just wanna be liberated, I just wanna be liberated, Guys, I don't know where we're getting this energy because we're finished, done for. It's like 6:30. We were up at 5:15 personally. We are going to the Rhino sanctuary, which apparently is an hour and a half away. So best believe I'm gonna be sleeping on the way there. Catching them Z's. Yesterday was fun. We had a good time. But I just feel like this thing of us having a good time when we have an early morning, it don't make no sense. But literally
every day.
But yeah, I'm excited to see some rhinos because I haven't seen those whilst being here. So yeah. Don't get me wrong, this is lovely, yeah. But I just, one mistake. Yo, Zile!
See now, the height is different.
Guys, we are visiting a village that is in the national park. So we're being briefed now. I'm quite excited. I've spent majority of the day sleeping. After our morning drive, had breakfast, came back, slept. So now I think we're gonna learn about the culture. We're gonna learn some eat. Yeah, it's quite hot, but I don't know who told me to wear shorts to a village. So I just feel like to be respectful, I put on my things so I can just hide my thighs.
Although not all of us speak English, very few of us as well. We speak our own language, Ma. That means in Kenya, we have like 47 tribes. That means we speak 47 languages. So English and Swahili, we learn in school. Those are official languages that have been introduced by the government of Kenya so that it be able to bring communication to everyone on board. But besides that, we speak our own language in our home. And that means that majority of the people here, they speak Ma. I myself, I'm lucky I've got a chance to go to school and I did a Bachelor of Finance in Banking. So that's like I'm also one of the
Just
treasurer.
like me, OG.
Yeah, you did Finance and Banking?
I did accounting. And
Accounting?
Yeah.
That was the same course?
Yeah.
I do, become accounting?
Become, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's business courses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Down
I'm
north.
even planning to do the MBA probably in
You better do
maybe
it.
one next year. Become,
Shout out.
yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, so there's a gentleman who's going to work with you, so make sure I do accept that you learn much more.
Jumbo. Thank you.
They said we're gonna take what you have been bringing.
They said options. Baby. Guys. Today, YouTube was fighting me, so it took a majority of my day and my time. So I thought I was gonna be able to beat my face, take some photos, but that didn't happen. But right now with Sundowners in the bush, how crazy. Sundowners in the bush. We have so many options, so we're just gonna chill. I so wonder how it's gonna end if Tato is doing that without a drink in the system. What's gonna happen when Sia Dagwa?
One thing I realized about you guys, I said Nabat.
What does a sin number to mean?
You're not real people.
Never heard.
Not him saying that.
Vodka. Yeah, it's called Mara, baby.
What's this tea?
Sorry?
What's the name of the tea?
That's Mado. That's a Mado. Watermelon,
How is it, Zile?
Enjoy.
I want this drink.
I don't know which one I should prioritize.
Enjoy, right?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so pretty. Guys, if there's one thing that I can tell you about this lodge, is that they want you to have an experience, okay? Like the fact that there's almost every alcohol here available for the Sundowner. It is raining, like very lightly though, so I'm being dramatic with the umbrella, but they're constantly feeding us. And the food is too good. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm having the time of my life. I'm a safari girl, safari chick.
I'm gonna put half, né? Because
Yeah, let's not be crazy. That's a very big half. I think you should start with it. Tato, that's the same, but okay.
Woo! Alipi.
And it's a little warm, just this.
I need to vlog myself real quick. I'm sorry. Thank you, James. Gosh.
Right?
Is it a camera?
Huh?
Is it a camera?
Yes. Clink.
You're too
besties.
cute.
Clink.
Cheers. Zile, come take your shot.
Ah.
Oh, and he ran. You're strong, Mamba.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
So today,
We are about to have dinner. I'm super excited because the food is always good. And my camera is full, so I'm a vlog all of it. Beautiful morning, beautiful in the morning, baby. Nothing in the morning. I just wanna be liberated. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Sho Genge, and welcome back to Uncomfortable Growth, hosted by none other than your girl, Google and Sumba, usually to assist you to some. This is Uncomfortable Growth. I feel like I'm seeing the other YouTubers always do their intro on a new day. So I feel like I should do the same, because I just wake up and I'm like. So we are gonna go for a walk now. I feel refreshed. I feel like I've slept. I'm not hanging. I'm not tired. Just praise the Lord. So we're gonna go on a walk this morning, and then I'm gonna use today to shoot content like photos, podcasts, YouTube videos, everything. Get that out of the way, because tomorrow is our last day. Tomorrow's our last day. So yeah, I want to be able to spend that day relaxing. So let me just get the work done today. I need to beat the face. Okay, when I draw this eyebrow, and I applied this lip gloss, it's sorry for you. Zile, you said I have you. You're gonna what?
Show you where to run.
So when the animals attack, what do we do?
I will show you where to run to.
That's not protecting me, Zile.
Oh, that's all I can give. Hello, Rob.
Hello. Can you do the thing so we have good lighting?
Okay, wait. That's fine. It is not the purpose of the walk to find the dangerous animals. It's not the purpose of the walk to get close to any of the animals, whether they're dangerous or not. We're going out to just be out in nature. If we do come across a dangerous animal,
It's our life.
I will tell you exactly what to do. You follow my instructions. Do not ask questions. Just do what I say. You can ask questions later. Okay.
Rob Myers game.
Don't I say? I feel like this is the last conversation. The final conversation.
I'm
It's also how quiet we all are. We're like,
And
I'm literally like,
I like the fact that when he said don't ask questions, he's looking at me. He knows the
Okay.
A level
So
5
while we're
one.
walking, we're walking single file. Okay. Try and keep quiet. Stop, and we'll talk about things. You can talk about things while we're stopping. If you want to ask a question, get a stick. Just tap the person in front of you until you've tapped me, and then we can stop and talk. Don't shout, "Hey, Rob!" Yeah. we're not supposed to be drawing attention to ourselves, basically. But there will be probably more stopping and talking about stuff than there will be actually walking.
okay.
It's not.
That's cool. It actually wasn't the debriefing about, like, he didn't say much. We're just scared.
On you.
Wish us luck. We obviously hope to come back from this walk and not see anything too crazy. Like, honestly, it was really cool when I got to see Nora from afar. I don't need to see Nora up close on my feet. On land, no. This is the fence that's protecting us. There's nothing here. Also, look at the fence. Those are our rooms. That's our room right there.
This is not electrocuted.
It is electric.
It is electrocuted.
Mara Rob, no.
And it wants to get out of our way. Quite simply. But it's these buffaloes that are on their own that are the things that you don't really want to walk into by accident.
Yeah.
They're old
Why are
bulls
they not
that
in the
have-
herd?
It's usually old bulls, put it like that, that have left the herd because they're too old, too weak to compete with the other males in the herd. So they come out and they're either on their own or in little bachelor groups, less animals to share the resources with, so they can be in much better condition. Some of them may even go back to the herd after a while, after they built up condition and re-challenge
Fuck it up.
for dominance there. Others of them will never go back to the herd, they'll just stay in these groups. And because there's less to share with, they stay in better condition, they're more able to defend themselves against predators.
Crazy.
That's my camera up there. So wait for the camera.
Where?
Here, on the tree.
Oh, there.
Okay. So here we have the stomach contents of whatever animal was killed. There's a lot of stomach content here. A lot.
It smells.
So it's an animal with a big stomach. So it's actually bigger than I probably thought it was. When you look at all of this. This is not from the animal that died. This was the zebras yesterday that came to come and have a look here. The stomach content looks extremely well broken down. So the stomach content is probably not that of a zebra. It's an animal with a 4-chambered stomach because they re-chew their food and it gets more well digested. So thinking maybe an eland or a topi, something like that. Is here. What it looks like, if we look down here, is that possibly the animal came down to drink.
Oh, shame.
And the lions caught it and started eating. And when they pulled it out, we can see tracks here of hyenas come closer. Here or there.
Guys, this is where all the killing happened.
And the buffalo.
Those are our rooms. Jeez.
Okay, our walk is going well. No one has died, no one has fallen. We haven't seen anything too crazy. It's actually really nice. I was saying this is the right way to start your day. With a walk. Do you know peace? Because I do, right now. I definitely do.
That's not going to go anywhere.
I'm not a hunter, Bella.
Okay guys, we are back at the lounge. We're about to eat breakfast. I'm chilling on this chair. It's so comfortable. That walk was really nice. Yeah, nothing crazy. Didn't go too far. It wasn't too long. Wasn't too hot. I actually think the weather was perfect for a walk. So we're about to eat. And then after eating, I have to go beat my face straight. I mustn't even try, say I can chill, I can nap, I can what. There's content to create.
Daniel. To Mosweu.
To Lalashe.
Lalashe and zebra. Hey.
What is that?
Sorry?
What is, how do you say?
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
wow, it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
So my camera battery has, actually I lied. I have an extra battery, but I just can't use my camera right now because I'm sending footage. I know the sun is against me, but I cannot put my face in the sun right now. So I'm vlogging with my phone. I'm holding my speaker, and I felt really crazy for flying with this goomba goomba of a speaker. But guys, sound is such a non-negotiable for me on a trip. Like, they are essentials. They are things that are they're things that I need in order to have an amazing trip, and sound is one of them. So yeah, it's my first time traveling with her. Is it my first time traveling with the speaker? Okay, it's my first time going this far with her, and it's an international flight. So it's like, yo, babes, you're forcing, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And because we're the only ones here, we get to like just blast music and just live our best life. So love the speaker for us. Also, the Rhino walk was amazing. I feel like, guys, so I used to watch, oh, hold on. I used to watch National Geographics as a kid. Like, that was my thing, bro. Like, I love animals. So today, when they told us we're going to the Rhino Sanctuary, I'm like, okay, cool. And then Rob was like, yeah, we're getting off. I'm like, off? Like, we're going to visit the rhinos by foot? Like, I know rhinos to be super territorial and aggressive and just super powerful. So I was like, what the hell is that about? But we did it, and it was amazing. Tato put up this story, or actually this post. Let me say that again. Tato put up a post and I'm the last frame. And guys, I wasn't breathing. Like, Balipi kept saying, like, "Ooh, you're not breathing." I wasn't breathing. I wasn't okay. You know, animals are, you know an animal is big, right? You know an animal is powerful. But when you're in the presence of it, like, I have never been that close to a rhino in my life. And I don't know when I will be that close to another rhino. But those were white rhinos that we were with. And apparently we would not be able to do this or walk with black rhinos. So maybe I was thinking of black rhinos and I didn't necessarily know how to tell the difference. But it's getting really warm and I like that. I like being on vacation. Ooh, it suits me. I love that. Random day, I'm about to walk into Zile's and Tato's room and crack a chill. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
What you say? Eat your fucking motherfucking Zanzu on a fucking Thursday. Take the fucking Rampedi from YouTube. Google it. Bali it from fucking Botswana. It's so crazy. On a fucking Thursday. Shit. Take the motherfucking flash out because take the fucking Rampedi and I want to buy a zoom.
A zoom.
Let's take it to the top.
Google order the zoom.
Shit. Oh motherfucker.
On a motherfucking Thursday.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. See the fucking whiz.
Guys, I've never been around people who miss the club so much. I'm born then. Good morning, gang. It is Friday morning. We're about to take a dip in the pool. We've had a very slow morning, which has been very, very nice. So we're just gonna swim now, crack a chill, have breakfast in the next 30 minutes, whenever we decide we're done here. Just living la vida loca.
When it's late dinners and black printers, after show, after party, orange juice and Bacardi. I'm older.
Guys, we're still in the pool since whatever footage you saw this morning.
5.
And Zile hates how many videos I've been taking. But I want to say that we felt like we couldn't make it to breakfast because we're enjoying the water a bit too much. So we had asked that the staff bring us breakfast here. And we're on meal number 1, which is breakfast. I mean, fruit every morning. Guys, Zile hates me.
Who is the female that I want in my life?
This guy's lied. Guys, can I tell you what Zile's been saying to me throughout this whole trip?
I was fassering her, basically.
This is how you fuss our hands. You hate on them.
Yeah, so that they can feel like they have something to prove to me.
Zile,
Most of gents do that.
that is a TikTok.
Guys, men are plotting on our asses like crazy.
Crazy. And
Like
now we feel
crazy.
like we know what we're doing.
We know nothing. Kanti, there's a whole situation.
Like, I want to show her. I want to show him more. I'm the one.
Oh, you want me to have to work? You don't like honeys that just come?
Whoa. What am I free market? Even if I had come with a bread from free, you'd be like, but you got it for free, Zidi. So what must I do? Even if I was there, I hate the fact that someone can say, if I was there, that time I'm special. Drop the fucking venture.
Yes, Zerski.
Bruh, I can give you a 5-star conversation.
Yeah, guys, and one thing about you with Zile, you're gonna friggin' laugh. You're gonna have the time of your life. Guys, when Zile sleeps...
This is romantic. Hey, in a wrong way.
I'm having a bit too much of it.
I would have traded for the world. I'm 21 now. 21. Everybody Everybody wanna be my guy, yeah. And my girl too. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm 21 now.
Guys, the food. The food. Too good. Too good. Like they brought it to us here and it's our first time eating in the rooms. The fish, the bread, the noodles, the avocado. But DP's having a terrible time because obviously avocado, not for the girl. This is my queen. This is my queen. She definitely said today I'm a hold on, my thing is so zoomed in at the hair. Big, the face, and it's long. When I draw this eyebrow, and it takes one. Thank you. That's all we have to say. And then she's wearing blue. Good night to everybody. R.I.P. motherfucking cuties. Okay, last dinner. This is what I'm wearing. I have just red lipstick on. This is just some H&M, which I think is kind of cute, and my orange shoes on. I'm doing quite a muzzle there by color selection. Mara Safari Way or Genge. And this is my face. I don't have makeup on. I just put on some lipstick to try do a little something. But Lipi, on the other hand, I'm gonna vlog her because y'all gotta see the whole thing. Oh, she says, don't say less. Yeah. Also, I think I'm gonna be very uncomfortable as to how much taller I am than everyone, because already on a daily basis, like Tato cool. Tato is fighting for everyone. Palipi, zile wizi. Yo.
Yes, thank you. Video? No? Thank you. These people are so good at making soup. Oh, shit. I thought you were just guessing it.
Guys, yesterday Rob didn't eat. He was like, sorry. I am way too
Oh, yesterday you didn't eat.
It is our final morning here. We're leaving in a few hours. I just put on my green dress for breakfast because I'm still on holiday. I know I did that, but yeah, we're gonna have our final breakfast. I'm excited. The breakfast always slaps. We had an early night, very peaceful. I woke up and I caught the sunrise again, which did a lot for me. I just prayed, meditated, thanked the Lord, prayed for the journey back, because I just cannot have a disaster the way I had a disaster coming here. Sorry. Hi guys, Ninja. Maisha marefu.
Maisha marefu.
Cheers.
Maisha marefu.
Cheers. Cheers. Maisha marefu. Marefu. Okay guys, I've even changed. Oh, there's my sweater. Oh, it's really dark here. I've changed. I've closed my bag. I've checked my passport, my yellow fever. We're going to redo our rapid tests at the airport. I just want to speak about this experience. Guys, I'm going to keep saying this, but I'm in awe of God. Like, everything that I've wanted via traveling, I really have received in the past 2 weeks. Like, I visited Nairobi. I was an island girl. Then I became a safari babe. And I love the safari. I am so grateful to the Zebra Plains collection and for Lalashe for putting this together and just believing in creatives. I think that's also a very big part of this, like believing in our content, believing that we can sell this place, you know, to our audience in a very unique and original way, or rather in a way that our audience is going to be receptive of. So yeah, shout outs especially to Rob the Ranger for just believing in what I am going to speak for myself, or believing in what I do and the content I create. I don't take that lightly in the slightest. So forever grateful. The food, out of this world. Also, Lalashe really is luxurious. It is a bit pricey, but I do think it's a beautiful place to come if you can come. I'm gonna get the price of the place per night, but you have your own car, your own room, which is like a complete in-suite situation. Food is inclusive, all the drinks. This is a tequila cocktail, and I said I'm gonna be tipsy on the way home. No one gonna stop me. Guys, until I land in Johannesburg, that's when I'm back to real life. Right now, vacation, babe. This trip does feel a little more peaceful to me just because the first trip, I feel like I was just realizing a lot of things and God put me in a very nice environment to deal with what I was going through. So I'm grateful. But this trip for me was really just about being at peace and enjoying and living my life. And also, it's so weird, like God always puts the things that I say to test. So I'm always speaking about body positivity, loving your body, not being ashamed, and so forth. And I know the more he brings these trips to me, the more he's testing that. Like, okay, Gugu, you say that you should love your body at every stage at which you're at, and you may not be happy with where it is right now, but like, can you still afford yourself a good time? Can you still wear the dress? Can you still wear the bikini? Can you feel confident enough to do so? And besides that, like, I am someone who likes to be in control of things. So obviously when I shoot myself, it's easier. But when you're appearing on other people's content and pages, that is beyond my control. And that's where you really have to make peace with what it is you look like. And don't get me wrong, I think I'm fly as fuck. But there are definitely things that I want to change and work on. But I'm just realizing that the way I am in every season is good enough for where God wants to take me. And if he wants to take me on vacation, baby, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it well. I'm also extremely grateful for the group that we got to travel with. Like, shout out to Tato, who invited me on this trip. Like, it is such a blessing. I think I thanked him twice before even going on the trip. When we land, I'm still going to write a thesis and be like, dog, you have no idea how much this means to me. Shout out to Zile Wizike Sana. I think Zile was honestly the highlights of my trip, just because who is that funny? Why does he act like that? Why does he speak like that? Why is he that person? And I know he's going to tease me. He's going to be like, ooh, you're always in shock. Every day you're shocked. You're shocked, Munna. But I am shocked, okay? And yeah, man, I'm really grateful to have met him and to be able to experience this with him. And then Balipi, guys, Balipi's a Cancer. My mom's a Cancer. Katlejo's a Cancer. Wandile's a Cancer. So you guys know how I feel about Cancers. I feel like they have the biggest hearts. I feel like they are so caring, so thoughtful, so like, she makes my heart warm. I don't even want to talk too much because I will cry. I think it's been... Oh, I'm getting emotional. Oh, Palipi, I'm crying. I think that being able to be in an environment with so much softness around me has been such a blessing. And that's been from the actual environment itself and the people that I've gone with. And I'm so grateful. Like, I really am. And I thought I wasn't going to cry.
I get it.
But I'm crying. But like, I think that this trip was amazing, but what made it even better was the people I got to go with. And I think I'm just shocked, bro. Like, it's one thing to travel with your friends and have a good time because those are your mates. Yeah. And already I was like, these three motherfuckers know each other.
I'm in hell.
I'm in hell, bro. Like, I even warned my friends. I'm like, Oaks, I might be calling you. I haven't truly spoken to my friends in a week because I have been so content here. And they've taken such good care of me, and they've been so lovely and so funny and so joyous. Like,
because we
bro,
laughed for our lives.
We laugh for our freaking lives. Like, oh, I'm really grateful.
No, I love him.
No, and I love her, guys. I love you, Kesana. I love you. Her. So we're grateful. We're happy. We're about to catch
multiple flights.
Multiple drives. Because we up the country, baby.
Yes. Is that Narok?
Okay, everybody say bye.
Bye, Kenya.
Bye, Kenya. Zilewizi. I can't see Zilewizi. I can see silhouettes.
Asante, guys.
Bye-bye. We'll miss you guys.
It's a wrap. Guys. We're at the airport. We just traveled back. The car ride was about 5 hours. Got to the airport. We were sleeping with lions, tigers, cheetahs, and bears. Okay, not really tigers and bears, but you know what I'm trying to say. We're out with the wild animals, and they didn't give us no problem. Guys, we got to the airport, and Rob obviously has organized everything to a freaking T, like accommodation. Okay. I've seen it all. yeah, so he's planned everything to a T. When we went the first time, you know, we just got onto the transport, got to the zebra planes, got off, that was that. As we're pulling up to the airport, this guy says, yeah, no, you guys must pay me 3,000 shillings. We're like, I mean, we haven't been told about this, so we're not fighting him. We're like, I don't necessarily know if we have to do that because Rob didn't tell us to do that, you know, so we're gonna... I'm talking so much shit with white stuff on my lips. Yeah, so we were like, we're not quite sure about that. So we're trying to get a hold of Rob, and then we're like, you know what? Whilst we do this, please drop us off where we can do our rapid test. He's like, no, I can't do that. We're like, what do you mean you can't do that? He's like, you guys must pay me. We're like, what? The people you organize with, the people who organize for you to pick us up are the people that need to pay you. He's like, nah. So we're like, nah, dog, we need to get our bags, we need to go. Also keep in mind, I'm calling Rob, I'm texting Rob so that Rob can sort it out. Dog, while I'm trying to call wrong, I called Rob, didn't answer the first time, sent him a text. As I'm getting out the car, I hear this nigga trying to keep us hostage and not give us our bags. I'm trying to get my bag out the back because I'm like, shit, my phone, and I don't want to leave my phone and my passport in his bag in case he really is holding us hostage. This man starts shoving me. I'm like, and guys, if you want to see me angry, if you want to piss me off, you're going to touch me. When I say don't touch me, actually, you're going to touch me without the right to touch me, or you're going to shove me or hit me or do some shit like that because we're fucking bad. Now I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he's pushing. Tato's like, nah, let's just pay him the 3,000 shillings, you know, to keep the peace. Personally, I was ready to rumble. And I don't know what I was going to do, honestly, truly, because this would have been Zile and Tato's, like, problem when it comes to the fighting. But I was back. I was like, no, you're crazy. You're crazy. We get Rob on the line. We're like, dog, talk to Rob. Yeah, here's the solution. He's walking away. So we actually low-key think this guy tried to just swindle us for an extra 3,000 shillings because I know my man Rob, and I know he does his job good, and I know that he had paid him. And if there was an issue, why not talk to Rob on the phone and be like, yo, sorry, I'm a little bit short. Please, can you wire me? As Tato is going to withdraw this money, he gets a notification of this 3,000 shillings. I don't know from where, from who, from what. Doesn't say sorry, just opens and says, take your bag. Guys, we slept with lions, with cheetahs. They didn't give us any problems like this. Anyways, I'm a little bit hungry, so we're going to check in our bags. Hopefully that's okay. Rapid test done though. Checking my bags, get something to eat, and just wait for our flights. Yeah.
I'm all over the place. I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed at all. Still finding myself.